With each month that passes by, we are getting closer to the end of filming for Star Wars Episode 9, and as we go through principal photography, we will be learning a whole lot more about this film by writer and director J.J. Abrams. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, the thing that does fascinate me about this movie has all to do with the character of Rey. Exactly what will J.J. Abrams be doing with this character in this film? We do know that Daisy Ridley has gone through tons of training, alright? She's gone through tons of training for this movie. She's actually performed some stunts of her own in this film, which is another thing to look forward to because it will make the character of Rey seem a whole lot more tangible in this movie. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film when it comes to some of the set leaks, the set designs, the concept art and storyboard descriptions, etc. However, when it comes to one of the set designs, it will include Daisy Ridley, and Ridley is set to film a sequence over at Pinewood that is described as a battle scene between herself and the Knights of Ren. Both Oscar Isaac and John Boyega are said to be a part of the scene, where they will appear to be injured and protected by Rey. One of the sequences will involve the Knights to be hooked up to wirework, where Daisy will give them a force push against a wall. The scene is said to have choreography similar to what has been done in the prequel trilogy, which the hardcore fans will love. It's a very fast-paced scene, and it's actually said that John Williams will be conducting a special score for the scene early next year of 2019 that will be truly iconic. Another sequence will involve Daisy Ridley fighting one of the actors playing a Knight of Ren, as if they are engaging in a lightsaber duel. The scene implies at least one or two Knights of Ren have a lightsaber in the story. Another sequence will involve a Knight of Ren kicking Daisy Ridley, where Ridley will be thrown into the air with rubble collapsing on top of her character. Lastly, a quick shot to be filmed will involve a sequence where Rey is charging toward the Knights and performing tons of new moves with her lightsaber itself. It's said that Adam Driver will also be on the set as Kylo Ren observing the fight. Lots of fire will be used in the scene and has a similar environment to when Finn fought Captain Phasma in Episode 8. So I really wanted to go over a couple of parts here. Now, we do know that the Knights of Ren are making their official debut in Episode 9, or a return, if you will. We got a glimpse of them in The Force Awakens, but nothing too big, right? So with that being said, Episode 9 is going to give us the showdown between Kylo and his knights and Rey, with Rey protecting both Finn and Poe in the background. Now, exactly how did Finn and Poe get injured? It's possible that they actually got injured by the Knights of Ren. That's my only assumption right here. So, the other thing that I do want to go over is the sequence that actually will involve a lot of choreography that's going to be very familiar and or similar to that of the prequel trilogy. And that is something that I love. Now, this scene is actually said to be very fast-paced. Another type of choreography that we saw in the prequel trilogy, either in the form of lightsaber duels or just regular fights. We've seen a lot of it in the prequels, ranging from The Phantom Menace to, of course, Revenge of the Sith. So, the one thing that I'm really excited about this scene involves, of course, Rey going up against the Knights of Ren. I know that some of you guys out there may not like the fact that Daisy Ridley's Rey is able to fight against the Knights of Ren, but to me, I think that Rey needs a actual battle where she's actually going to start losing. That's a battle that I want to see in Episode 9, and there's one piece that actually does indicate that there's a sequence in which she will start to lose in this fight, is where a Knight of Ren on set is actually going to kick Rey, where Rey, alright, Daisy Ridley will actually be hooked up to wirework and will fly across the room, and tons of rubble will fall on top of her character. Now, that to me sounds like a true fight. This sounds like it's not going to be overpowered by Rey. It's going to be an equal fight, or maybe to the point where the Knights of Ren really do gain the upper hand over Rey. And that's where, Rey has to step her game up, and she goes up against the Knights. And then that's where the battle between Kylo and Rey starts. So, the thing that I'm a little confused about is, of course, why isn't Kylo Ren engaging in this fight and actually helping out the Knights of Ren? Well, it could be that maybe Kylo is just trying to see how much power Rey really has, and this is most definitely a scene before the actual lightsaber duel to come by J.J. Abrams. Now, we do know that JJ plans to insert tons of action into this movie. You know, not only do we have a lot of space battles and land battles coming in, but we also have a lightsaber duel that's going to be bigger than any of the lightsaber duels in the sequels and, of course, in the Skywalker saga films. But not only that, we have this fight with the Knights of Ren confronting Rey, Poe, and Finn. I don't know about you guys, but to me, it sounds like that they are going all out, kind of like what they did with Infinity War. Disney did a great job on that movie. You know, I gotta give it to Marvel. You know, they really know what they're doing. And it seems like that they are taking notes from what they did in Infinity War by applying tons of action in a movie like that. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think about all of this below in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon, we hear them moans again.